Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a Spank and Jake broadcast. My name is Matt.
And I am Taryn.
And we're here to bring you not that much entertainment because I really suck at this game. So I'm letting Taryn grind a second for me and beat this boss. And then I'll continue playing and continue the suckage. And if you remember from last episode and the episodes before that, there was a lot of salt.
It was a pretty decent amount of suckage.
There was a lot of salt. I may have said some things that I might regret in the future, but as of right now, I think this game sucks. We'll see how that continues. Don't hate me yet. I'm just coming off of the fact that I died from a boss 5 times and then Taryn died from a boss 4 times. So,
two of those including knights instead of the boss.
Yeah, so, you know, a little salty, but we're gonna get through this.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is that shit?
That's stun impact.
How do you use that?
30% chance.
Balls. So I'm gonna try and reduce the amount of salt this episode.
Oh, come on.
Or maybe
they do
not.
it out of nowhere. At least I came through the door.
Maybe I won't reduce the amount of salt because we're still dying.
We're getting a whole pound of salt. A whole brick.
We're getting pounded by the salt.
Get a little salt gun.
A little salt gun.
You ever seen those? They shoot little. They're to kill flies.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. That needs to happen more often. What you just did.
I know.
That needs to happen with like literally every hit. Just constantly stun things. Keep it from doing anything.
That's what I like about Kingdom Hearts. They have their attribute points amount for not only the skills that you use, but for the combos. And for the amount that you can, they have like amount of hits in a combo. Like they have combo plus, shit. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is while I'm trying to kill this song.
So when it says Tech 3 or 1P, what does that mean?
That is, you did a technical parry.
Okay.
The P is your experience.
Oh, so it gives me extra experience for that.
Yeah.
And you're getting money.
Money.
Money. You keep getting money. Why are there fucking shadows on the bed? Honey, is there something you need to tell me?
Are you secretly fucking a Heartless?
Actually, that I would think would be a gangbang of Heartless. It's a Heartless gangbang.
Oh yeah.
There's not usually a lot of heart in gangbangs.
That's such a Heartless gangbang.
That's almost like... what would that be?
A big giant.
Yeah. That's what I'm... Yes.
Oh, god damn it! At least I'm stepping through these doors to where I don't have to keep backtracking further.
Thank you.
This is gonna be a long couple of episodes of grinding.
What level do we need to reach?
I'm gonna say... I want to get as close to 10 as possible.
And we're at 6?
Yeah.
If I was better at the game, I would say let me grind, because I actually really enjoy grinding. Like, I'll be honest with you, I used to play a lot of MMOs, and grinding is my thing.
You ever played Conquer 2.0? That game is literally straight grinding.
Have you played Black Desert Online?
No, I've been wanting to. I would if I had a good computer.
It's all grind, all the time.
Quests?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I mean. But Conquer has no. It didn't. Whenever I was playing,
well, no, it has
no
quests. It has quests, but that's actually the worst way to level. The fastest way to level is just grind, and occasionally do a quest if you need like the item, and that's it. And so
knowing
like
me, I would just grind. Not grind. I would go straight through with quests.
Me, I grinded. I did some quests at the beginning to kind of get some extra points here or there, because they do give you bonuses and things, but I just grinded. And the funny part is, frequently I grinded things that looked a lot like this. So, there's a reason, like, I like that game. There's just some other problems with it, and the fact that it's really time consuming as to why I don't continue to play it. But it is a really good game, and I highly recommend it to you.
Is it? Have you ever played? No, you haven't played DC Universe Online.
No.
Is it a combo base? I mean, is the combat system a combo base?
God, Gosh, I can't remember.
Like,
I haven't played it, but I know I'd seen footage of it.
like it's not a click auto attack kind of thing.
It might be.
Like DCUO, it's well,
There's
mainly
there's two types of combat. It's essentially action bars combat and click-based combat, which is usually like combos and things like that, contextual things. While action bars is more WoW style action bars.
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, it's a mixture, kind of like Guild Wars 2 is a mixture, and as well as a few others. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of different abilities in Black Desert, but the fun part is you can use the keys, or you can use combinations of keys via your keyboard, which is really nice. And I actually like that a lot. And I wish more MMOs would do that. Instead of me having to find what button is like off of cooldown, I just know my rotation and I just go ahead and do it via the key combo.
Yeah, that's kind of like DCUO. It's they want in DCUO they want people to primarily use controls instead of keyboards, but it is on PC and PlayStation.
Well, on Black Desert you can do a controller, but they prefer you to do a keyboard because there's just way too many fucking buttons. Like, because it's not because you have so many different abilities, but there's so many different combinations of those
fuck
abilities.
out of here.
Yeah, you're
With
kind of
4 of those,
boned.
fuck that. But on DCUO, it's a mixture of mixture of combo and
Action bar?
action bar, where the action bar is only consisted of 8 buttons.
Oh, okay.
Where L2 does you hold L2 and you get 4, which is square, triangle, circle, and X, and you have the same for R2.
Okay.
And your combo-based system is you could do a straight combo with square, 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 like light attacks, and you can also hold square to do stronger attacks, where you can do light attack, and hold for a stronger attack, making it a different combo, and things like that.
See, I would love to get back into another MMO. I just lately have not had time for much of anything. Between school, homework, new girlfriend, more school, it's been like...
It's been
just,
life.
It sucks. It really does. And, I mean, granted, I love the fact that I'm going to school for film, and, you know, I can't wait to, you know, like, have that degree, and I'm going to feel very accomplished, but I'm just kind of exhausted. Doing school online, ladies and gentlemen, I will openly say, you need to be ready for it, because there is no stop. Once you start, you keep going. You occasionally get a week off, but that's very rare, and half the time you don't. And you just gotta keep on going until you're done. And that sounds like, oh sweet, I'll get it done quickly, but once you're 2 years in and you're looking at your final year, you're just like, fuck life. I almost can't do this anymore.
Speaking of fuck life,
Yeah.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh shit.
Oh man.
I didn't even level up once, did I?
I don't think so.
Let me go to the save point, heal.
I'm hoping you're still getting a decent amount of XP from this.
Let's check.
How close are we?
92 to the next level. That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
I didn't know if that was good.
Oh, we're level 7.
Oh, nice.
When the fuck did we get 6?
Well, we got 6 during the boss fight, and then we hit 7 a minute ago.
Well, when we leveled up in the boss fight, I died and lost that level. So I left out of that and then got that level again and got stunned.
Okay, then no idea. No clue.
We started off with 5 and then boom, here we are.
And when do we unlock like the next ability?
Most abilities, well, not most of the like magic and skills like that are boss level related, if that makes sense, because with bosses on this you also gain extra levels. Like one boss gives you a spare level.
Okay. And what level are we trying to hit before we can even kill the boss?
Close to 10, if
Now,
not like 8 or
whenever
9.
we hit these levels, do things like attack and defense and health go up?
Ours, yes.
Okay. Theirs, no?
No.
It's based on the area.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. I like that kind of thing. Like, I don't like how in Elder Scrolls and all that, and like Fallout, everything kind of levels with you.
Except for the dragons in Skyrim, which is weird. The dragons get fucking easy in Skyrim after you get to like level 15.
Yeah, the dragons do get easier, but like definitely like in the beginning where you're kind of scrapped for cash and scrapped for good stuff, and you show up and you get wrecked and you're like, oh, I'll go level up once or twice and come back. So you go back, level up once or twice, and you come back, and you get even more wrecked. That's just like...
That's also like Dragon Age, or I think it's kind of like Dragon Age, because it reminds me of one spot in my friend Doug's playthrough where he was literally stuck.
I don't know. I need to go back and play Dragon Age. I've started Dragon Age Inquisition. I've started it 3 times. And every time I get like halfway through and I just can't will myself to beat it. I don't know why.
That's actually what happens to me in Dark Souls. Speaking of which, I did the same thing with Dark Souls 3.
And I don't know if it's based on like what character I chose or what class I'm being or what. I can never will myself to the end. Never can. Origins was no problem, and 2 was even easier because it's way shorter and kind of sucky. But Inquisition, the 3rd one, just can't do it. But there are certain games that I can just crank out, no problem. Like, I beat Mafia 2 the other day.
I have actually never played any of the Mafia games.
I highly suggest it. Especially Mafia 2. I just beat it. It's definitely my favorite out of the 2 of them that are out. But that, of course, will probably change when 3 comes out, because 3 looks absolutely amazing. And that's not just from, you know, what developers have shown. It's just generally, when you hear them talk about it, you hear that they pay attention to detail and whatnot. And that's something big with me. It's like if a developer pays attention to these small, minute details, I'm probably going to like their game. Like in Mafia 2, like, it's just the small details. The fact that I can go turn on a faucet and a shower and flush the toilet and get a sandwich out of the fridge, or like the fact that my car will get dirty over time as I drive it, or little things like that. Like, just the tiny little details that don't necessarily need to be there.
Like little sentimental details.
Yeah, but when they're there, you know that they've been paying attention to the small details and they've taken their time with it. And to me, that usually is a good mark of a good game. Something that people have taken their time with. Now, granted, Mafia 2 does have its problems.
I'm the fuck out of here.
But,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Like this game, I don't see any small details, and currently I don't like it. Seems like it's too fucking hard.
Yeah, I guess the only difference in difficulty, if you level up, well, as you progress through the story, I should say, rather than level up, they add the enemies from other places to previous places. Like this, if you get to the last place, which is Hollow Bastion, they have the Berserker enemies from there in here.
Okay.
So generally it's just about adding more enemies to the equation rather than stats.
Okay, that's interesting. I like that style. So a lot of games that need to kind of do that. Like if you've ever played Star Wars The Old Republic, that needs to happen, because it doesn't feel like a Star Wars boss fight whenever I just am killing one giant boss with 20 other people. I want the boss fights to feel like I'm fighting a war. That feels like a Star Wars thing.
If only they still had Star Wars Galaxies then.
I know, right? And the worst part was, I had been begging my mom to get me Star Wars games for Steam when I first got Steam. And she finally agreed. And for Christmas, she bought me the $99 Star Wars pack that gave me every Star Wars game on Steam, which was over 15 games at the time. And now there's more, but it was over 15 games at the time. And the thing I was most excited for was Star Wars Galaxies, so it takes me forever. I install it on, at the time, a pretty shitty laptop. And I'm ready to play it. And then it tells me, congratulations, welcome to Star Wars Galaxy. Would you like to make a character? I'm like, yeah, awesome. I make my character. I'm super excited, right? And then it tells me, by the way, the servers are going to be going down permanently in a week. I was like, what? What? You dickholes.
I think they had a, not a petition. Well, no, they did have a petition. They had a petition of people who wanted to get the rights of the game, or at least the files of it, so they can make an emulator version of it, and they did.
Oh, man.
And I'm hoping that they're keeping it pre-CU, which is, I forgot what the CU stand for, but it's...
I don't know.
It's before Sony Online Entertainment took over Star Wars Galaxies, and they switched from... It was super, super, super hard to become a Jedi. You literally had to play for over a year just to get the chance to become a Jedi, or even a Padawan. And it even took you like a good 5 years after that to become a Knight. Like, it was difficult. Pre-CU was the shit. Well, anyways, with all that strange Kingdom Hearts and Star Wars knowledge, we'd have to end this episode now. So, leave a comment, like, subscribe, bookmark, favorite, do all the good jazz, and we'll see you next time on Stuff and Things, featured on Spank and Jake.
Bye, guys.